Well, hello and welcome once again to NDI Central Live here at NAB 2018, coming to you from the lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here at the NewTek booth at the Las Vegas Convention Center in the South Hall. And with me now, I have Brian Olson, spelled O-L-S-O-N. I'm Rex Olson, spelled O-L-S-O-N, but no relation,
Making
right, Brian?
us what?
The Olson
of
twins.
Of course.
The unofficial, the official Olson twins of NewTek. Are you Mary Kate?
We haven't figured that one out yet.
Is it Mary Kate and Ashley? That's 3, right? Or it's just 2? I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyway, whatever. All right. Well, we're going to talk about an exciting new product called LiveGraphics. And why don't you kind of give us some background and tell us about LiveGraphics?
Well, you know, prior to NewTek, I spent a good chunk of my career working in the broadcast graphics business, right? Mm-hmm. Various companies, and really the whole time since the introduction of After Effects, I think in probably the early 90s, mm-hmm. you know, everybody's quote-unquote holy grail of graphics was, geez, if I could just get my After Effects in real time, then that would be that's all I need, right? Mm-hmm. So we've been working really hard on this for a number of years, and we've gotten it so now that you can basically author your graphics in Photoshop in the Adobe suite, move to After Effects to animate them, and then take the end result of that, load it into one of our animated buffers in TriCaster or IP Series, and play those graphics back live, mm-hmm. which is, you know, tremendous. You've gotten rid of the, I call it the middleware, or the middle person, who you'd have to usually go to a proprietary CG of some sort. In many cases, all the work that was done in After Effects was thrown away. You'd render a clip as reference for the middleware person, and then send them the raw assets, and they effectively had to recreate the graphic. Now it's straight from your finished product in After Effects into our live production systems and to air, so replaceable text, replaceable images, and also linking those text fields to live data, which is really important for, you know, sports or elections, anything that's data intensive. We've also streamlined the process of After Effects for even non-After Effects users. So we've created what's called LiveGraphics Creator, a plugin that simplifies the process of creating motion graphics. Single button press, import your layered Photoshop file, and then you can use all kinds of preset effects and transitions and apply them to your Photoshop layers, link layers together, set offsets, and then once you're happy with it, it's a one-button export. You load that file into our, you know, our animated buffers, and off you go.
It's great. You know, like you said, a lot of people have been asking for motion graphics in the TriCaster system, and now through After Effects, which is, it's almost like a prerequisite if you're in your business to be using Adobe Creative Cloud, right?
Well, I mean, I think anymore virtually everybody does. There's probably millions of Photoshop users. Mm-hmm. This is just a guess, probably hundreds of thousands of After Effects users, mm-hmm. and that just sort of installed base of content creators out there that's just, you know, waiting to be able to create graphics, live graphics.
And then you're exporting basically the equivalent of a motion graphic title template.
Correct. A
beginning, middle, and end animation mm-hmm. buffer type of thing. So
that's correct.
It's really brought a great new graphics feature right into the TC1 and IP Series.
Correct.
systems.
And, you know, philosophically, you know, we've always said we're the most complete live production solutions in the world, and graphics are, you know, a key component of any production anymore. Mm-hmm. If you don't have great graphics, it really affects your production values. Mm-hmm. So for us to be able to say you can have all the tools we've always had in TriCaster IP Series, plus now you can have live motion graphics without, you know, external software or hardware. That's a huge thing, I think, for, you know, the continuation of our product line, and for our customers to be able to buy one product and be able to do the entire production, including having really, you know, beautiful graphics.
Mm-hmm. Now, how? What is the price point on LiveGraphics, and how would someone get that? And again, it's what systems is it for specifically?
So it's for TriCaster, TC1, and VMC1, which is our IP series.
Okay,
products.
So not the 8000, not the older systems.
No, just for our newer systems.
Okay.
So we went around and around with this, like, well, what should we charge for this? Should this be a cost option? And I think we got to the point where we really wanted to create a new paradigm in how we sell and how we bring features to customers. So we created NewTek Premium Access. So that is a subscription that allows you to have access to certain premium features within our software. So to start out, we're having LiveGraphics as the flagship functionality for NewTek Premium Access. We've also now included Live Panel, which is our HTML5 browser-based control panel functionality. Advanced Audio I/O, the ability to basically get all your inputs and outputs in and out of TriCaster audio inputs exposed to the network for Dante, AES67, USB audio devices, enabling the end user to really pick any audio mixing device they want, audio enhancements. Their whole audio workflow is really up to them. So that's really great. Also, this is one that a lot of us are really excited about, what we call NDI KVM. So, KVMs have always been fun to deal with from a cost perspective and also functionality perspective. If you had any sort of custom software products that were going over your generic KVMs, a lot of times not all the button pushes or keystrokes would carry over, and it was a chore. So imagine now being able to go onto your network and as an NDI source see your entire UI for your live production system. So it's your multi-viewer, but you can also click on a KVM button. At that point, grab your mouse and your keyboard and you're controlling that live production system remotely. And this is all through our free application, NDI Studio Monitor. Oh. So I think this is going to create some great workflows for a lot of our customers. So we're excited, very excited about that. We're also adding what we call virtual PTZ to every input. So imagine you're doing an HD show and you have 4K cameras. So obviously that's a larger canvas to work from, right? Mm-hmm. So you can go in and using virtual PTZ on every input and define multiple shots within that 4K canvas, assign those to different cross points, and basically cut cameras on a single 4K camera. Or better yet, let's do some camera moves, zooms, pans across that 4K canvas to really enhance your production.
So what we've known to be pan and scan style, bringing that 4K camera into a HD 2K production gives you a lot of leeway and ability to zoom into that image.
Yeah, and in some cases, maybe for corporate video where you want to just zoom into a PowerPoint slide for a little more emphasis, mm-hmm. even if it's HD, mm-hmm. I think we have really good scaling and filtering that, even in HD it'll be acceptable in some cases as well. So more production power for our customers. And lastly, as part of Premium Access, we've decided to give our customers access to our virtual set library. So rather than only being able to forward 1 or 2 virtual sets that you purchase off of our NewTek store, have access to all of them, use any of the ones you want grab a different set for, every different purpose you have or a different type of show. So our initial MSRP as far as the subscription per month is $199, but we're coming out with a promo through the end of Q3, $99 a month, and that will be in perpetuity for customers who decide to jump on early with Premium Access. So for the life of the product, as long as they keep their subscription updated or keep paying their subscription, it'll stay at that price. Mm-hmm. Now we will be adding additional premium features over time, which all those subscribers will have access to, as well as the latest software updates. So it's really a great way to keep your product current without a lot of upfront money as part of a capital purchase.
Great. That's seems like a lot of capabilities being brought in to the TriCaster TC1 or VMC1. And again, so 50% off basically the price, $99.
Correct.
And how long is that open
basically
for?
Until the end of Q3.
Okay, end of quarter 3. Great. Well, very exciting new developments here at NewTek. Again, if you want to find out more about Premium Access, go to the NewTek website. Find out all the latest information on it and all the latest features. Brian, thank you so much for taking time. I know you have a lot of press appointments to get back
Mary
to.
Kate, or is it Ashley?
Yes.
I forget.
All right.
See you later.
Right. Great. Well, again, Stick around. We're going to have a lot more information, a lot more interviews coming up after this break and at the top of the hour. So stick around.